Hey, good evening. A little something different. Well, I'm at a beach, and I apologize for the lighting. I'll have to sit a little closer to the street lights, but I found a good spot to sit. I'll show you. Got my blanket right here and everything, headphones and all that. And let me show you the surrounding area. Yeah, Junipero Beach. The last video I posted, it's the same beach. Except this time, it's not as much people. I do my best to let y'all see me. I'll do my best. Yesterday, I recorded another video and I wanted to post it, but it was a little too windy and I didn't like, it was also too bright. So I didn't post it. So this is like a redo, except it's during the nighttime. And I recorded the video because I wanted to recap on that day, or what had happened. Well, what happened like up to that point in that day. Um, so I was invited to a writing workshop, poetry, by a good friend of mine. I met her last year at another workshop she was hosting, and I feel like it was fate for me to meet her because, of course, my PSN is Violet Sun and all that, right? People call me Violet. Her actual name is Violet, so that was pretty cool. Yeah, Violet. And the type of workshops she runs is based off of obviously poetry, writing, and flowers or flower essences. Yeah, because each flower has its own essence, and each essence has their own distinct meaning. And every workshop, I've been to 3 so far. 2 last year and then 1 this year. She had gave me wait, hold on, I need to find it. I don't know where I put it. 1 second. She gave me a bunch of stuff for the workshop. The one thing right here, let me see, I don't know if y'all can see it. Hold up. It's not really focusing, huh? 1 second. Shit, hold up. Well, this is called a rescue remedy. And it has a bunch of like actual like flower essences inside, mixed with some water. And what you do is whenever you feel any sort of way, you anxious, stressed, depressed, you spray it on you, wherever in your body, well, wherever on your body, and also you spray it on your tongue too. It's edible. and she had gave me some, like I said before, in the previous workshops, but I never really used it. But I think now, at this point in my life, I'm gonna at least give it a more of a shot. These past few days have been pretty rough. I'm aware of my blessings, obviously. I'm grateful. But I am, I'm hurt, you know? For a lot of reasons. Yeah, a lot of reasons. But let's talk about the workshop. So, the workshop I went to yesterday. So, it was out near Venice Beach. And that's where I recorded the last video. I was walking the boardwalk, and I sat down and I recorded. But it was out in Venice Beach, and in total it was 5 people in total who attended, including Violet, the woman who orchestrates it. All women except for me. It was beautiful. I really needed it. And she gave us some writing prompts. 3 writing prompts. The first one was, where have you been? The second one was, where are you now? And the last one was, where are you going? And she gave us about 7 minutes to write, because we had to stick within the time frame for the session. But I think y'all know I could have wrote a lot more than I could have wrote the whole day about where I've been, where I'm going, and where am I at now, where I've been and where I'm going. Right, I could have wrote a whole lot. But I didn't bring my notebook with me, so I can't read what I wrote. But off the top of my head, shit, where have I been? I've been fighting. I didn't write this. I'm just going on top of the dome. I've been fighting, I've been punching, pushing, lifting, throwing, crawling, slipping, climbing, struggling to really stay alive. And I noticed I need to tend to like my lower back area. I feel like there's some trauma in there. I don't think it's just pain. Like it's some actual trauma. And I remember looking into it, and they say it's like a Capricorn stellium thing, something like that. I don't know. Trauma in the lower back. It could be years of all the fucking work I did, I guess. Proper and improper. And I think a lot of times when I was going through something emotionally, like something really heavy emotionally, I would just work, and maybe those feelings would be compressed into my lower back. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. That's just a thought. So the second question, where am I at? Or where am I now? Excuse me. I mean, look. Part of me feels like I've been outcasted. I have been feeling pretty lonely, or I am pretty lonely. You know, some of my old friends, things are just different. They don't really talk to me much anymore. Not for any negative reasons, but it's just a shift in my life. They don't talk to me much anymore. We don't really game. It's like now I'm at the point where I've heard all I need to hear, I guess. And now I'm just outcasted. A few days ago, I met up with actually with a good friend of mine. His name is Brian. I went to university with him. And for a birthday gift, he took me out to breakfast and we talked a bit. So it was really nice catching up with him. But I know he could tell that I'm much darker than I've probably ever been in this time knowing me. I met him when I was, I met him when I was 19. No, I met him when I was 20, my bad. 2013. That's when I met him. And then he was 25. We were a 5-year difference, age difference. And I remember the way I met him was, that was a time where I was like very, like socially, I was a lot more careless and bold. He was just sitting by himself outside this like the restaurant area, and I just pulled out the chair and just sat by him. We just started talking, and that was that. One of those type of things. And then we exchanged info, and then I didn't talk to him for like a couple weeks, and then he had texted me. And then, started talking more, built a pretty long, trusting friendship, which I value. But he ain't 20. Oh shit. That's the light we need right there, huh? He ain't 25 no more. I'm not 20. That was 12 years ago. So, alright, I kind of went off on a tangent. Anyway, so I'll say, where have I been? Where am I now? Okay. Now I'm at a point where I could truly express this pain within me. I can truly edify myself, as I said. There's some stuff I wrote. See, I should have brought my notebook. Sorry. I know y'all want to keep seeing me, so And the last question, where am I going? I'm so sorry. I should have brought my notebook, because what I wrote was it was truly beautiful. Whoever comes into my life, truthfully, authentically, I'm going to love them to an even higher degree. And that goes for all things too. All the things I might come across, I'm going to love them. All the people, I'm going to love them to a higher degree, as I said. I'm going to accept that there's much more to me than grief. There's much more to me than grief and the effects of deceit. Because trust me, I got all the receipts when it comes to that. I got all the receipts when it comes to that. Maybe too many. Maybe too many. I think I wonder if I can include pictures like after the video. I'm not good when it comes to editing videos. I'll try it out. I'll take a picture of what I wrote and I'll put it as the thumbnail. And I'll put the last question that I wrote about. I am going to express the truth fearlessly. There ain't shit I need to be fearing. I've already seen the worst in people who came into my life to quote unquote love me. I've already seen the worst in people who shit. People who were the first people to have a title in my life, you know. My father, for instance, and mother. I've seen the worst, well, the best and the worst when it comes to them. I've probably seen the worst when it comes to me. Probably not. I don't think I've seen the best. I have not seen the best of me yet. I've given the best of me to people. I haven't given the best of me to myself, but I've definitely given the best of me to people. And where'd that leave me? Where'd I end up? Check it out. Wow. Probably should have came when it was a little earlier. I probably could have came a couple hours earlier, but I was doing some other stuff. I actually played some Horizon, and I took a couple screenshots. And in those screenshots, I noticed that I was around a lot of butterflies, so I took advantage and took a screenshot with this butterfly, and I had the sun. The sun's rays were like just were shining on the butterfly, and it was beautiful. And I think that symbolizes transformation or transition in my life. A lot of shit ain't fair. I have not been treated fairly. I have not. And maybe I'm in my healing process. And in the last video that I recorded that I didn't post, hold on, sorry, I know I'm a bad cameraman. I did, 1 second. I did talk about, what did I talk about? Oh, yeah. Crimes of passion, right? Within the past week or so, I've been committing crimes of passion. The fire was always truly burning on my side. At least it was burning authentically on my side. And I've committed crimes when it came to it. The reason why I say shit is unfair is because it's a deep pain realizing that your tears really didn't mean shit to someone. They just take them and just drink them. And it's salt, you know, it's like hydration for them. They love that shit. Because whatever you're crying for, or whatever you're crying about, they just don't give a fuck about it. Because behind your back, they're gonna keep doing that. They're gonna keep doing certain things. That's not fair to you. I feel like doing push-ups. And since I'm by the ocean, Here's a thought. Here's something that I said recently. I shared it with a friend of mine. People will cry for you, or even cry with you, and their tears will form a puddle, or at best a pond, right? Yeah, a pond. How deep how deep are puddles and ponds, right? And then when you cry, when your tears are flowing yourself, those tears form an ocean. This year, I remember the last time that I truly cried. I had snot coming out my nose. I was using paper towels to I didn't even get the paper towels till later because I just sat there on my bed, just letting everything flow out. And then that person's reaction to my crying was, "I'm sorry, I'm out of control." Ah, man. This fucking clown right here, man. Sorry if y'all can hear that. This kid smacking his damn shoe on a damn, what's it called? This brick wall for some reason. Alright, he stopped. Yeah, anyway, so all that pain, right? For that same person to keep doing the same shit I was crying about. You got motherfuckers telling me, or that motherfucker told me, excuse me, that motherfucker told me to get over it, go heal, live the life you deserve. How much of a man can I be? I could beat up people bigger than me, stronger than me. I could stand up to people bigger and stronger than me. I could stand up for people who are smaller than me against people who are bigger than them. I could do everything a man is supposed to quote unquote do as a man, right? The bronze, I got all the bronze. I got the softness, the gentle side of me, the kind side. I got the aggression. But as soon as I start crying, as soon as I start crying, it don't mean shit. But it started meaning something when I started fucking people up.
Don't put it in your hair.
Physically, psychologically. That's when it started meaning something. Temporarily. So, give me something eternal, eternally true. True love. Where my nervous system can finally feel safe. Where I can finally feel safe. You know, the people who are... A really good friend of mine had lost his mother. The people who are truly selfless, warm-hearted, respectable, just beautiful people. Why did they have to go so fast? Why did they suffer so much? Answer me that. Tell me why. What the fuck is truly fair? What is fairness? Is fairness the fact that someone could lie to you for years about who they are, traumatize you, warp your mind, warp your heart, do everything in their fucking power to try to keep you with them, right? But living a double life and try to keep other things with them too that'll damage you and disrespect you. And then when they see that you have a high level of respect for yourself, you know, they say, oh, I really respect how you respect yourself. Like, I admire that. And then in turn, they don't fucking respect you. What the fuck is fair in this world? I gotta work to pay for water, to drink, to wash. If I don't spend freaking $2.50 on this 5-gallon jug, right? I won't have water. I won't have water. I'll just have tap water. I won't have the purified water or spring water or alkaline, whatever. I won't have it. If I don't do this, and I can't make Rice Krispie treats for my mom. One of her favorite treats. I can't do that. I can't buy her a burrito. I can't sleep in my bed. What the fuck is fair? It seemed like fairness is only simplified. Excuse me, simplified to what can fulfill you in the moment. For some people, not the truly selfish. Well, excuse me, selfless, my bad. So no offense. What is an ocean to a pond? What is an ocean to a puddle? And I wrote too in the for one of the prompts. Oh yeah, this is what I said. Where she had asked me where have I been, and I said I have been around fetishized forgiveness. Fetishized forgiveness with no real change or respect. That's where I've been. And where am I now? By myself. By myself. I've been talking for almost 40 minutes. Again, sorry about the lighting. Let me stand up. I'll end this video with a view for y'all. Hold up. And kind of seeing it a little better, right? And to end the video, I was about to say thank you to Violet. I don't think she'll see this, but thank you to Violet for being a node of support and some of the rough times in my life. It's more than just like little messages. Thank you for expanding your craft to people like me. And for being so welcoming and trusting to me. Yeah, thank you to you. That was a great experience. The workshop. And I met somebody new, which is cool. And we'll see how the threads of fate operate with that. All right. Y'all have a good night. Yeah, y'all have a good night, a good day, good morning. I love y'all truly, eternally. I wonder if anyone watches like the whole video. If anyone does, then I appreciate that. Maybe one day when, nah, I shouldn't talk like that, right? When I depart this experience, maybe then y'all watch the whole thing. After this, I'm actually go to the park. I bought a basketball. I wanna shoot around. It's been years since I shot a basketball, so I'm gonna enjoy my time with that. Yeah. All right. See ya.